Well, surprise, surprise, I couldn't hold off any longer. Bought myself an early Christmas present, an Arsenal SGL21 71. It's got the NATO link stock on it. Warsaw pack stock's okay, but might as well, if I'm going to spend money like that on an AK, I might as well get exactly what I want. I've been coming across this conclusion on whether or not I was going to go Arsenal or not for a long time. There was a couple things that kind of made me wonder about it. Was, would I like the two-stage trigger pull of the Arsenal? And you know what? It doesn't really bother me that bad. I thought about it in a shit, it's a fan situation. It's not going to matter that much, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have single stage, but the trigger on this is pretty decent, especially if you got to take a longer shot for accuracy. That was really one of the main concerns I had. The second one was, which wasn't really even a concern. Well, actually, the second concern was, the main concern was I heard stories about people shooting them and getting them so hot that this end was bubbling off on them and stuff like that. And I dumped about 3 mags through it as fast as I could shoot, and it was hot. It didn't bubble. Plus, I did quite extensive research on people, and I've seen them dump drums through them and things like that, and they didn't bubble, so I believe they hold up. Or else Arsenal would definitely be fixing it or changing it. And plus, I may even go Midwest Industries on the front end anyway, just for, you know, I don't know. I might change it and get it extended just so I don't have to add something right here to add a flashlight on the other side. I'm not into tactical ninjaing out my stuff, but I do stuff that makes my life, it makes it more safe. Footwork makes it better as a tool to defend my life. Alright, see, there's that. Now, people whine about the finish, and I can see the finish, it's not the world's best finish. It's not going to withhold like some of the other AK finishes. But the reason why I bought this rifle was I'm done with surplus. I've been burnt too many times, especially with the Mosin Nagants, and I have some friends that's gotten some bad sit maze recently, and I'm just done with surplus, man. I believe the days of surplus are over. You're getting the worst. You're getting the very last of the parts kits now. I'm not down in your new rifle. If it works good, it works good. It's fine. But with me, I just don't have my trust in them no more. So I was looking to buy a new rifle made, and when it comes to getting one new made, you got very few choices. And Arsenal's considered is pretty good. Nobody has really any complaints about it. Yeah, I was looking at Krebs Custom, Red Jacket, but you know, I don't know. I wasn't really sure about Red Jacket. From the sites, I could see I couldn't, like Atlantic Firearms. They didn't have one I liked. They had the Russian Red, which was beautiful, and I'm sure it would work fine. But some of the things I wanted to do, that would have been a gun I would have to keep original, and it would be more of a collector's item to me. This gun I'm getting as a functioning home defense AK-47. I'm not talking about someone comes in my house, that's the gun I pick up. I'm talking about someone's outside tearing up my shit and I go outside to see what's up. They have a gun. Bad things happen, you know what I'm saying? You can't shoot somebody without a weapon, or else you're going to spend a lot of time in penitentiary. But if they happen to have a gun, you know what I'm saying, they go out there, hey, what are you doing? They see you with a gun, they're going to scram, or, you know, whatever. They happen to have a weapon back, then you defend yourself. And hopefully you're better off with a rifle than a pistol. You know, depending on, then maybe even a shotgun, depending on your range. But anyway, now, I bought the AR-15. I like it for its sights and everything like this. This is very accurate. I shot 60 yards. I was rolling cans. I didn't put it on paper or nothing like that. But even the paper had a couple shots through one hole at 25 meters. Now, the sight thing was another reason why I was kind of going between Krebs Custom, because I wish that it had a longer sight radius, and really for iron sights, make sure my camera's still going. For iron sights, this style of sights is crappy. I mean, it's the hardest to line up, the fastest. Peep sights, that's what's good about them. They're fast to line up. And so what I plan on doing is probably going Midwest Industries with one of the Comp M3s or Comp M2. I don't know. I look at them more than one of the aim points because you can leave them on. The battery life is what, like 8 years, 10 years on one of them. That EOTech, I ain't got, I want something that's always going to be ready. I might change the grip to have extra batteries in for the aim point, But anyway, that's kind of what I want to do, because I think just the dust cover jobs are ugly. It just changes the AK so much I can't stand it. That's just my personal preference. I know and the apertures that you can put onto the front sights, I want a decent sized aperture for up close range. If I gotta take a 400-yard shot, which hopefully I don't, and I'm probably not gonna be very good at anyway. With open sights, it's probably a moving target anyway. So up to a couple hundred yards, you're gonna be good with a red dot. Same way. Iron sights are gonna be more accurate, but have practice with whatever you're getting. But I think that'll work, and that's my plans on this gun for sight wise, to make it adding that sight, probably another Caleris or maybe an Olight or something on here, a light with that equal of power on here. I'm not really sure if I'm going to change the handguard to the Midwest extended so I can just attach the light on there, and I'll probably add some kind of bumpers because it's going to be aluminum. It'll get hot, I don't know, but I really don't want to add up more weight to what's needed. I don't really like the front brake on it. The front brake's huge. I mean, really, it's huge. I mean, my other AK, my Wasser, I've shot them with slants. I really can't tell much of a difference. Now, when I was standing beside my cousin, and he shot this earlier, I did get a big gust of wind in my face. I mean, I was standing a couple feet behind him to the left, I think it would be better off with something with, I don't know if I like the muzzle brake. I'll probably just leave it. Who knows? Just extra money tied into it for something that's probably not even worth it. Shot fine though. I can't remember. I shot some of this little ammo right here. It's MFS, and I shot some Wolf, and I shot some that white box crap from Russia that I can't pronounce. It comes, what I hate this, it comes with a 5-round magazine. I guess it's K-Bar mag. K-Bar mags are supposed to be some of the best magazines, but if you look, I kind of just glanced at the manual, and it said that this gun is supposed to be a hunting sporting round, and that's probably because Russia's got strict laws that they probably have to market this as I'm guessing, I'm not 100% sure on this, but they probably have to market it as a hunting rifle, in a way. That's why the Sagas don't have pistol grips and stuff, and that's why I guess this is a Saga receiver made at the S-Match factory, Legion made, whatever you want to call it. Same one that most of the Krebs Custom uses and all those other places. I think they use it, they might fold them over their own, but they're stamped there or whatever. But anyway, it's shipped to the Arsenal, and Arsenal redoes it, puts the pistol grip on it, and everything like that. I'm not really sure. The sight on top is kind of cool, at least it comes with a little off-color mat that I like. This would look good with the little red lacquer finish thing that use, but I think we'll be buying some of the K-Bar waffle mags. Those are the best. Something I did notice is these Tapco mags, they're wider. They're I think they was kind of made to fit the Wasser and kind of eliminate the magazine wobble. But this one, I tried to slap in real fast like I did with my Wasser, and it kind of grinded off some of this plastic, which is fine. I'm going to go around with all my magazines, all my Tapco mags, because I got like 10 of them, and I'm going to put them in there, because this one went in a little bit easier, but it still grinded some off, and I'm going to work them until whatever needs to be worked down is worked off of it. And I'll test, and they're thick polymer. That little bit it takes off isn't going to hurt anything. But if you don't want to go that way, you don't already have Tapco mags, and you plan on buying a Arsenal, then you might just want to go K-Bar. But these are cheap mags, or just buy surplus. I'm not going to buy surplus magazines. I've had too much bad luck with surplus anymore. Defend your life how you want to defend it. But I'll probably be buying the K-Bar mags. Depends on what kind of prices I get on them. But I already got a bunch of Tapco, and I went through them all, and they all work pretty good, except for like a couple I got to give out of my gun safe. But make sure all of them function fine. All of them, I shot a few rounds out of each one. They all shot good. I put a couple hundred rounds through it without cleaning it. I cleaned it. I ran out of regular oil, so I had to use rim oil. I don't really care for that too much. But I used it for a couple years and never had a problem. But as soon as I get me some more CLP, or even ballast off, I can find it, I would definitely, this one and my 1911, which I just cleaned with rim oil, is going to be changed out to, I'm going to re-clean it with CLP. But it's also got the bayonet. It's the SGL21. It's got the bayonet lug. I think the deal with the 20 is that it doesn't have the bayonet lug. I'm never going to attach a bayonet on it, ever. I'd rather have a knife ready somewhere else to use. I mean, that's just me. I don't know. Plus, I think some of them look cool, some of the newer ones, but the old style look like ghetto Bowie knives. I don't know. I don't like them that much. Just me, though. Let's see. It comes with, it's got the side mounted, for a scope or whatever, however you want to say it, to mount the little scope top thing. And it's made good. Internal parts, everything is just pristine. It's got the spring is the dual. I figured it would have a solid spring because I heard some of the higher end ones got solid, but it's got the double spring that's kind of got the two pieces interconnect. That doesn't really matter. Slides good. Safety's, smooth. A lot smoother than the Lasser. You ain't got all that Cosmoline crap to clean out either. It's another perk. But the main reason why I got this gun was I wanted a brand new AK that has a good rip, that's going to be reliable. I don't want to mess with parts kits no more. Not that they have a problem, but this is going to be, I think, my last major purchase of an AK. Now, I consider this, with all my research, I haven't shot a lot. I've shot Mac 90s and all that stuff in the day. I probably shot Polytechs when I was younger, whenever you could get them for cheap. And those was probably built better than the Arsenals, but nowadays they're not imported anymore. You're not going to be the first-hand buyer of the 8K. You're getting, you could potentially buy a $1,400 gun that doesn't shoot worth shit. So this is one of the best choices to go if you're going to go new. Is it worth the price? If you're going for collectors, the finish is kind of finicky. I don't care how scratched up the finish gets, as long as it's reliable and it's as good for what I need it. I don't care. AK wasn't meant to be beautiful. If you're good at collectors, you might be looking for the Polytechs or the whatever you think's the best AK. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.